And welcome back, guys, Between Bells on Cheddar News. I'm Baker Machado in New York, and America's favorite, but arguably least qualified UK soccer coach. He's back with season 2, Ted Lasso, dropping on Apple TV Plus this Friday. Take a look at this.
People saying there's something wrong with us. Not the way I see it. I believe in communism. Rom communism, that is. If Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan can go through some heartfelt struggles and still end up happy, then so can we.
I am so excited. And joining us now, Phil Dunster, one of the stars of Ted Lasso, who plays Jamie Tart on the show. Phil, great to have you here. I am so excited for the second season of this show. What can fans expect from Jamie Tart in this next season?
Yeah, hi, Baker. Thanks for having me. I guess for the fans of season 1, you can expect more of the same kindness and funniness in Ted Lasso way. But, you know, I feel like each one of the storylines just goes deeper and deeper in this one. You're going to see a therapist turn up at the club. It feels like a sort of the natural extension of where we've been before. And yeah, it's a lot more, you know, the characters that you know and love. We just get to see them more in some more intense circumstances.
Well, what I love so much about the show is it made us all feel good, and I think we really needed that, especially during the pandemic. And clearly it worked because it blew up in popularity. I mean, you guys got 20 Emmy nominations just the other day, which is amazing.
How many? What?
Yeah, did you hear about this? Oh my God! What was it like? What did you know that when you were signing up for this show that it was going to be as cool and as great, and everybody would be drawn to it?
To be honest, Baker, I wish that I could say that I was that good a judge of art, but no, alas, no. To be honest, it was one of those, when we were making it, it was so incredible to be a part of. There was such love and warmth when we were doing it. Again, I didn't know that there was a pandemic coming. I don't know if other people did, but it turns out that it came out at just the right time when people needed kindness and they needed to be shown that there are people out there who, you know, maybe they value people in a way that we hadn't really been sort of seeing in a lot of comedy and a lot of TV before. And so, yeah, I think that, you know, fingers crossed we won't be in such a horrible situation when the rest of this season comes out. But no, we are so, like, I'm so proud of everyone who has been involved in the show. And you know, I think that the nominations are just a really lovely cherry on the cake.
Well, and it seems like also everybody at the end of the season 1 had this good family kumbaya moment. We did it. Everything's okay, except for Jamie Tart. I mean, yes, you scored that goal at the end of the game, but it seems like Jamie was sort of looking on the outside. Does he almost get redemption in this next season?
Well, Jamie, we see him try to, in his own very tart way, try to come to terms with, you know, who he's been before and the journey that he's now on, the lessons that he's learned. And so, I don't know about kumbaya. I think that's a great term, and I'll definitely put that to the rest of the team. But yeah, he's trying to learn. I think hopefully that's what we like about Jamie, is that, you know, in his real Jamie Tart way, he's trying, you know, and I think we see a little bit of that.
All right. I'm into it. Okay, by the way, a lot of real life coaches, though, are now taking cues from Ted Lasso now. He's like inspired, like all these other coaches, to now be nice all across the board, even if they're not even qualified for their particular sport. Do you think, almost in a sense, Ted Lasso is changing sports coaching now?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I would be so bold to say that people are taking on the Lasso way, but I do think that one of the incredible things that people have responded to in the show is what Ted says in season 1, which is trying to you know, judge the progress of these young men not so much by the wins and losses, but who they are as people. And I think that is one of those things that while, you know, there's a lot of tactics that go into soccer and football and baseball and, you know, whatever strange sports you guys have over that side of the pond, there, you know, I think that as a bedrock, you need team belief and you need support and you need togetherness. Otherwise, you may as well be not playing with the team. So yeah, I mean, look, if it disseminates to one or two teams, then that's amazing. I think that there's been some chat online about the Lasso way just creeping into places, but yeah, it's I mean the response has been wild from so many different places. It's just it's such a cool thing to see.
Yeah, and it's even more hilarious because it was just like, this was all spawned off of a commercial that Jason Sudeikis was doing, and then it turned into this amazing television show as a result. You know, it's funny, Phil, you know, in American media, we're obsessed with sort of the anti-hero, the Don Draper, the Tony Soprano, you know, the Walter White. Do you almost feel like, in a way, Ted Lasso is marking a change now in television where we care about nice people now?
I think it's a really good point. Yeah, I mean, you know, I think that the whole thing that Ted Lasso has done in a really brilliant way, the show itself, I think when people came to it, they were like, what is this? I don't know, this it's just an advert that's become this series. I don't know if I'm going to like it. And just like Ted Lasso, when he turns up at the club, people are like, who is this guy? They have no right to be good. I think that people thought that a little bit about the show to begin with, and slowly, episode by episode, character by character, it feels like they've just slowly fallen in love, or certainly fallen for the charm. And who knows? I mean, I would love to say that it's the start of a whole new wave of kindness, but I mean, you know, I'm more pessimistic than that. But yeah, it's been a wonderful thing to see. Yeah.
I can't wait for season 2. Going to be so excited. Can't also wait to see more Jamie Tart as well. Phil Dunster from Ted Lasso, the new season, guys, dropping on Apple TV Plus this Friday. Phil, thanks so much for joining us.